Hello folks, I hope you're well. I do hope you're well. What are we on today? Wednesday? Tuesday? It's only Tuesday. So wet one today, but it's wet here. Don't know how it is where you are. I don't know why I'm starting with the weather every pig day. I need to get out of that. I'm not a weatherman. I'm not a weatherman in anyone's book. I'm always starting with weather lately. I think it's just since we've had a bit of sun the last week or so. Forget the weather. I hope you're alright. Showbiz news, what have we got today? Well, we've got 3 or 4 today. I'll start with, I'll tell you what. I didn't know who it was this morning. I thought, is it Swampy? No, it's not Swampy. I thought, it's Phil Oakey. Phil Oakey, remember him from, where was he from? You knew where he was from. That band from Sheffield, you know. He was on Good Morning Britain this morning. He's on there. He's got the old one eye, like Phil Oakey. I thought, what's going on there? Susanna Reid's talking to him, and I kept expecting him to break out into, don't you want me, baby? She'd have said no, she wouldn't have been interested. And she wouldn't be bothered about the kind of football shirts he likes. She's a Crystal Palace supporter. No, she wouldn't want him at all. But I kept expecting to hear the song. I did, honestly. Human League, see. Never comes to me until a bit later. I'm thinking while I'm talking. I can't normally do 2 things at once, but I do with that when I'm talking. These things just come into my head. They should be there already, but they're not, because it's my pigging age. Yeah, you look like Phil Oakey. I thought, what on earth's happened to you? What are you trying to prove? Very, very weird. What else today? I've had another couple of bits and pieces. Oh, yes. Christine McGuinness, she's come out as well today. I don't think he come out, David Mellor. Christine McGuinness has come out. She said, I'm not lesbian. I'm not bisexual. What she called herself? But I'm a free spirit. She said, oh, yes, she said. Throughout my life, I've always gone out with girls and boys. I've had relationships with both. Most people know it. All the family knows. My ex-husband knows, but it's not been widely publicised. But she's going to publicise it now, and she's going to do a bit of a Q&A about it, or a bit of an interview about it in the coming days. I thought, I bet Paddy's spitting feathers. He'll be thinking to himself, oh, no, why are you doing that? Well, I'll tell you why she's doing that. For the Wonga. There's no doubt about it, but he'll be gutted. He'll be thinking, oh, my mates will be laughing at me, thinking I've married somebody that likes women as much as fellas. She's not a true woman, because that's how he'll look. He's from that era, that's how he'll think. He won't be happy at all, Paddy. He won't be happy. He'll definitely be a no-likey. He won't like what she's doing, I'm telling you that for nothing. But anyway, she's a free spirit. Not lesbian, not bisexual, but a free spirit. I'll have to write to LGBTQ plus and all them things tomorrow. Ask can they add free spirit on the back of it all, just for Christine. Who else have we got? James Haskell. He's the ex-rugby player. Was he married to Richard and Judy's daughter? I think he was, Chloe. Oh, Chloe. He's finally come out today and told us why it all broke up, why the marriage ended. There was no other women involved whatsoever. Well, there was a blonde, but it was a little blonde head on the top of a Guinness. He said, it's all about the beer. It's all about the beer. He said, I had a relationship with beer, and beer won the day, namely Guinness. I have one too many, and I don't know when to stop. And it got in the way of our marriage. I thought, well, that's very honest of you. But if you've had any sense, you'd have just stopped drinking piggy Guinness if you thought anything of your wife. But what do I know? Who else have we got? Natalie Cassidy, who from that there EastEnders, she's come out and said she was bullied as a kid by a number of people, but one of them being a well-known pop star named Paloma Faith. She says, her and Paloma, I've spoke about it since, and Paloma's apologised, but Paloma wants everybody to know she was bullied herself as a child. Now, I sort of get that. I've not heard the full story, but I get that. I've known folk in my time who were bullies. I've known folk, a bloke who'll bully him, but he's got him almost working for him. He'll bully, A will bully B, and he'll encourage B to bully C, D and E. And if he does, he enjoys it. He gets a kick out of that. I've known that. And B isn't really a bully, but he's doing it to get less kickings off A, and it tends to work. It's wrong, it's naughty, it's not nice, but I've seen it firsthand. That could have been Paloma. Pushing young Natalie about a little bit, but doing it so she didn't get a kick in herself. I don't know. I'm only guessing. I might not be right. Was there anyone else on the show? Because there's one more, only one more. We'll pull them on the show. Bit of heavy rock for you. Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden, the management have said, can you please, on this latest tour, put your cameras away, your camera phones, keep them in your pocket, stop filming the show. The show should be in the auditorium only. You should come, you should watch it, and then as other folk want to see the show, they should come and they should watch it. It shouldn't be shown on that there YouTube. I thought to myself, well, that sounds about all right. And then I heard a couple of songs of theirs last week on that their YouTube from the tour, and I thought, oh my God, they sound terrible. Absolutely terrible. And they can play live, there's no doubt about that. But old Brucey boy, he didn't get a bonus off me. No Brucey bonus for me from what I heard. Mind you, he was singing a couple of songs made famous by Paul Di'Anio, and I always preferred Paul. Not many do, but I did. I'm old school, you see. And I'm thinking to myself, is that why the management don't want it being filmed? Because the band sounds crap. Because in the two I heard, they sounded crap. And I think, folks, that's the end of showbiz news for today. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yes, it most certainly is. No, I'll give you one more. Because he's showbiz, I'll give you one more. Marcus. Old Marcus Rashford. He's been pictured swanning around with what they were saying yesterday was his latest girlfriend. They're now saying she's just a blonde influencer. She's an influencer. So he's got with her because she's got a big following, just like he has. He's pictured swanning around in some kind of get-up, a two-piece. I don't know what it's all about. All chains here, there and everywhere. It looks like a cross between Mike Tyson and Mr. T. They don't suit, but he's got them on. But that's not what I want to mention. Have you heard about the watches? I'm sure you have. He's got two watches on, one on each wrist, both Rolexes. I believe the grand total of the two of them is about £585,000. You thought I was going to say £585, didn't you? No. £585,000. And I'm thinking, what's all that about? No wonder he's not playing football half decent anymore. It's all gone to his head. It's all about the money and the image. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. And you think, is it surprising that these footballers are getting rolled and having stuff stolen off them? You know, not that I say they deserve to be stolen from. Not that they deserve to be knocked about. But in this day and age, when you're going around with that kind of wedge on your wrist, it's going to happen. And if you're advertising it on both wrists, well, you're just asking for trouble if you ask me. And that's what's happening there. Absolutely stupid. You think to yourself, what on earth's going through the young lad's head? What on earth is going through his head at all? He needs proper management looking after him. I think his brother looks after him. He needs more than that. He needs somebody that knows what they're talking about, that can get him in line and say, come on. He's still a young kid, 26, 27. The lad's throwing his career away. He could have gone places, and now he's going places, but places just to be seen and to dress up like the fool. Honestly, he looks a bit like Coco yesterday. It's a shame. He's a good-looking lad. Not an inch of fat on him and whatever else, but two Rolex watches, one on each hand. What's all that about? I mean, I could understand it 12 months ago. He was getting reprimanded for turning up late for training. He should have been wearing two picking watches then. He wouldn't have been late, would he? Now he's not going to be late for anything. He's on his holidays, and now he's got two watches when he don't bloody need them. I don't bloody know. I don't, honestly. These young footballers, it's gone to their head. I don't care what you say.